Alrighty, welcome back to Summit Valley Sports. As always, I'm your host Jonesy, and this week we got UFC Shanghai. But before we get into this week's predictions, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, share. It really helps out the algorithm. Also, before we get into the UFC video, make sure you guys hit that link in the description down below if you guys are interested in the merch. Really helps out. But this week we got a full card. I can't wait for UFC Shanghai. Matchmakers did fantastic this card. So, all right, let's get straight into the first fight. For the first fight, we got Ding Meng versus Cam Nelson making his debut. For this first fight, I'm going Ding Meng. I think the experience is going to be a lot for Cam this fight, and the pressure, especially from Ding. I think Cam's not going to be able to wrestle too much as he wants, and he has a lot of power in his shot, but I think over time it's going to fade. So give me Ding Meng for the first fight. All right, moving on. We got Jingnong versus Julia Pilastri. Give me Pilastri in this fight. I think she hits very, very hard for the women's strawweight division. I really like her anti-grappling, her defensive grappling. I don't think she's gonna have to worry about that too much in this fight, especially from Jingnong. Jingnong just has that pressure. She likes to throw like six punches leading in with her face first. And Pilastri's that very patient striker. I think she's gonna kind of pick apart Jingnong here and possibly get the give me the decision win. I think she's gonna go to decision with Jingnong. So give me Julia Pilastri in this fight. All right, moving on for the third fight. We got Lawrence Louis versus Hector Santiago making his debut. Give me Lawrence Louis in this fight. He trains with the better kickboxing or better gym. He trains with City Kickboxing. Um, I like his wrestling. I think that's how he gets the win, the finish this week. I could see him getting his first submission win against Santiago. Santiago is more of a boxer. He's very very stiff. He has good boxing, good power, but I just think Lawrence is going to be too much for him. He's going to be in his face the whole fight, and I think he finds the finish this fight. So give me Lawrence Louis for the third. Lawrence Louis for the third fight. All right, moving on. We got Jack Jenkins making his return versus Sean Woodson making his return. Um, Give me Sean Woodson to get the dub in his return. He's going to be very very long against Jack Jenkins. He really has to worry about those leg kicks against Jack. Jack's finished his opponents before with leg kicks, but if Sean Woodson just kind of keeps those straight jabs and hits him with those straight rights, I think he's gonna piece up Jack Jenkins over time. Give me Sean Woodson by decision in this fight. All right, moving on. We got Zhao Long versus Francisco Nuzzi making his debut. Give me Francisco Nuzzi in this fight. I hope I'm saying that right. I think Nuzzi is a very, very good kickboxer. Um, I don't think Zhao Long throws a lot. His volume is very low. His jab is basically his kick. Whether it's a head kick or a body shot or a lot of leg kicks. But I think he's going to be hitting Francisco with those leg kicks, and Francisco is going to be piecing him up with his hands. Nuzzi does have very, very good kickboxing, so watch out for those kicks as well. He has good head kicks. So does Zhao Long, but give me Nuzzi in this fight. I'm taking the chance on Nuzzi. I think he gets the win in his debut. All right, moving on. Not a lot of Italian fighters as well, so it'd be cool to see Francisco get that. All right, moving on. We got Tatsura Ray or Ray Tatsura. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I said this right completely before the tape. Versus Kevin Borjas. Give me Ray in this fight, though. I think the grappling is going to be way too much for Kevin Borjas in this fight. I like Ray's striking. It's getting better every fight, but the grappling is going to be way too much for Borjas. I think as long as Ray sticks to the wrestling and gets Borjas down to the ground, he's going to find the ground and pound in this fight. So give me Ray in this fight. All right, moving on. We got Andre Lima versus Namsrai Bayar. Again, if I'm saying these wrong, I'm sorry. I'm trying. Give me Andre Lima in this fight, though. Bayar, very, very good, very powerful. Good jujitsu, good wrestling, good level changes, but I think Andre Lima just has a little more experience in the octagon. Um, I think the boxing is going to be a lot. I want to see the volume more from Andre Lima. I think he won his last fight against Borjas. I just don't think he was throwing a lot of volume for the judges to give it his or lean his way. But honestly, Lima was landing the better shots in my opinion. And Borjas was just avoiding wanting to be hit or not wanting to be hit. So, but you're in a fight, you can't be scared to be hit, in my opinion. So, but yeah, give me Andre Lima in this fight. I think he. Ooh, Bob Bayard doesn't go to decision too much. Give me Andre Lima by decision. I think he could. I think he gets it done. I could see a late round finish though. Actually. All right, moving on though. We got Bilal Hassan from the Dana White's Contender Series already making his debut versus where'd he go? Nelson Rojas. Nelson's really good. I watched his kid's tape. Really good boxing, good level changes as well. But I think Bilal Hassan's just gonna be way too much. Very, very good kickboxing, very smooth in the octagon, just like his dance moves. But yeah, give me Bilal Hassan. I think this could go to decision. Surprisingly, I know everyone's picking the knockout, but I I could see Nelson kind of hanging in there and taking Bilal to decision. I'm not saying it's going to be close, but I could see him not getting finished in this fight. All right, moving on. We got Levi Rodriguez Jr. making a very, very quick return after getting knocked out from Francisco Franco versus C. Lu, the kickboxer, making his debut. Um, I've been going back and forth with this fight. I'm having a very hard time with this fight. I'm not going to lie. Uh, oh, I'm so sorry. You guys are going to be here for the decision right now. Let's look. Let's look. Let's look. Da, 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 da. Sorry. Mm. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna pick Rodriguez to get it done. I think Rodriguez gets it done. I don't think when I was watching tape on Silu, sorry that took a minute. Um yeah, but I'm gonna go with Levi Rodriguez in this fight. I think he has a little more experience. Silu's coming from the kickboxing. He was very good at kickboxing. You need to look out for these leg kicks from Silu. But I think Levi, when he's getting leg kicked, I think he's just going to be throwing that straight right. The one thing that's really worrying me is he literally just got knocked out like a few weeks ago. I can't believe the UFC is allowing this. I always say if you got knocked out, I think 5 or 6 months is the perfect time period to rest your brain, to rest your body. Um, Even if you don't think you got damaged too much, which that's Levi's perspective right now. He thinks I know he was fighting that. He thought it was an early stoppage, but Franco beat him up on the ground. He was landing heavy shots. But yeah, give me Levi. Not confidently in this fight. I'll be honest. You guys literally just watched me pick it from right here. But yeah, give me Levi to possibly find the knockout. All right, moving on. We got Alex Perez, the rematch versus Sumo Darji. Give me Sumo Darji in this fight. He's very, very lengthy. We were seeing it in the first fight. He was using his distance striking very, very good. His movement around the octagon is fantastic. He's on a great win streak right now. Alex Perez, he's been in wars. He's fought the who's who in this division, but I think Sumadarji is going to be a little too much in the kickboxing range for him. And Alex Perez is really just going to have to rush in like a little bull, whether it's to get a huge knockout or to get a takedown. But I think Sumadarji avoids both of those and finds a possibly a. Oof, we almost seen him lock in that submission, but I think he finds a decision win. Give me Sumadarji in this fight. All right, moving on. We got Enrique Lang versus Kai Asakura. Enrique Lang, as he hasn't looked too bad his last few fights. Who did he just fight? Oh, actually, dang, I forgot he fought Cody Haddon, and then he beat Cody Gibson with literally a one punch knockout. That was crazy. And then even in the Rojas Junior fight, he looked fantastic. Some people even had him winning that fight. I didn't. I had Rosas winning that fight. Um, but yeah, Enrique Lang. I'm gonna go Kaya Sakura in this fight. I don't know if I already said that. I really like Kaya Sakura. Kaya Sakura. I think he's able to get the wrestling going a little bit in this fight, and I really like his power for this division. He's very very big for this division, and once he gets his kickboxing, his boxing going, oh, it's gonna be probably lights out for Enrique Lang. Um, yeah, I'm really really looking forward to this fight. I think Kyle Sakura is gonna put a kind of a his name on the map for this in this fight. So give me Kyle Sakura big time in this fight. All right, moving on. We got Yan Xiaonan versus Denise Gomes. Uh, Again, this is one of the fights I did not have a pick, and you guys are literally gonna watch me pick it. Um, Yan Xiaonan, she hasn't been too active. She's getting up there in age for the division. She just fought Verna Jandaroba, who wrestled her like crazy. But she got a good win against Tabitha Ricci, but she used her size in that fight, in all honesty. Tabitha Ricci is just very small, and Yan Xiaonan is very big for this division. But for Denise Gomes, she's on a huge win streak right now, but it's not against the greatest competition. It's she just beat Tisha Pennington, who's a little up there in age. Elise Reed, who we just saw, is not UFC caliber probably. And then she beat an older KK, and then she beat my one of my friend's sisters, Eduarda Mora. Not actually his sister. I just say that. Shout out Eduardo Mora. Um, but yeah, Denise Gomes, she's definitely on the rise for this women's fight. Um, I'm just wondering. I know Denise Gomes is gonna try to wrestle in this fight. I'm just wondering if her striking is gonna be able to keep up with Yan Xiaonan. I know Yan Xiaonan can definitely keep up with the striking against Denise Gomes. Gomes has very, very, very powerful strikes for this strawweight division. But for the pick, let me know in the comments who you guys are going with in this fight for the co-main event. But I got a very surprising pick for the main event, I think. Um, uh, sorry. Give me Yan Xiaonan in this fight. Give me Yan Xiaonan for the co-main event. I think she finds it done or gets it done. I don't think she's too old for this division just yet. I think she ruins Denise Gomes' win streak. I think Denise Gomes is going to have a very, very hard time getting Yan Xiaonan to the ground and even fence controlling her. I think Yan Xiaonan is going to use her boxing, use her movement around the octagon. Sorry if this took too long for this pick, but yeah, give me Yan Xiaonan in this fight. All right, moving on. For the main event, I told you I got a surprise for this fight. We got Umar Nurmagomedov versus Song Yadong. And I'm going Song Yadong in this fight. I think he gets it done for Shanghai, for UFC China. I think he represents his country big time in this fight. I think the experience is going to be a lot for Umar. I know Umar's fought pretty good competition, but I think it's going to be way too much. I think uh dang, he's beat Mario Batista. Literally the only person he's lost to is Marab, but I almost feel like he beat Marab, honestly, in my opinion. Let's see. Who backed out of that fight? Let me see. Sorry, you guys are literally watching me dissect this real quick. Let's see. That just got canceled. Okay. Let's see if he's fought Batista. He has not fought Batista. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna go Song Yadong. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna stand on the ground. I'll stand on my ground for this pick. I just think Song Yadong is gonna hit way too hard for Umar. I think Umar kind of cuts a little too much weight. In all honesty, I don't know. I don't know if he should be fighting up. He almost looks like he should be fighting down for how small he is. But I think Song Yadong is going to be way too strong for Umar. The Umar has good kickboxing, so I wouldn't be surprised if Umar edges it by decision. But I think Song Yadong is going to piece him up, honestly, with his boxing, and he's going to use that anti-grappling, that grappling defense to really, really defend Umar and get him tired. I think that's going to really get Umar tired, and then here comes the striking, the output from Song Yadong. I really hope he's learned his lesson in the last few fights. When he's fought my boy Sean O'Malley, he didn't strike a lot. His volume was very, very low for that fight. He kind of shelled up too and just let Sean O'Malley do whatever to him in that fight. So hope he learned his lesson from the last few fights and kind of throws a lot of volume. That's how you're gonna have to get to Umar and defend the wrestling. So give me Song Yadong. I think he gets it done. I'm standing on my mountain. I literally know. I know I'm the only one probably in the world on Song Yadong. I was almost the only one in the world on Gage Young versus that Stan. I'm blanking on the last name, but he made his debut and he ended up edging it. Uh, if someone clip this, send it to the Stan kid. Uh, do not act like that in your if you ever go to decision. And this is to any UFC fighter. Don't act surprised if they call your name. For one, it doesn't look good. You're supposed to PR it. You're gonna learn this eventually from your management team. Don't look surprised when they give you the win. That doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for the UFC. So, but yeah. Anyways, um, but yeah, that Stan dude did fantastic. Very, very good. Shout out Stan for getting the win on his debut. But yeah, let me go over the picks again. I'll go over I'll go over all of the picks and I'll pick out a knockout alert of the week and a banger alert of the week. All right, but let's do the picks first. Or no, let's do knockout alert of the week first. Let's see. Knockout alert of the week. We're gonna pick the easy one. It's gonna be Levi Rodriguez Jr. versus Louis C. Um, I think that's easily knockout alert of the week. No matter what, whoever wins that fight, it's gonna be by a knockout. Let's see. Banger alert of the week. Let's go with. Let's go. Banger alert of the week is gonna be. Let's give it to Bilal Hassan versus Nelson Rojas for both their debuts. I think that's going to be banger alert of the week. That might be a closer fight than people are thinking, but I think Bilal might find the knockout. I think he gets it by decision though. But give me Bilal Hassan in this fight. Another honorable mention for banger alert is the Andre Lima fight versus Bot Bayar. That's gonna be such a banger fight. All right, let me go over the picks again real quick, and then we'll end off the video. Give me Ding Meng. Give me Julia Pilastri. Give me Lawrence Louis. Give me Sean Woodson. Give me Francisco Nuzzi. Give me Ray Sarua. Give me Andre Lima. Give me Bilal Hassan. Give me Levi Rodriguez Jr. Give me Sumodarji. Give me Kai Asakura. Give me Yan Xiaonan. And then give me Song Yadong to pull off the big upset for the main event. All right. That's Jonesy. I'm going to call it off. Thank you again for clicking on Summit Valley Sports for the best UFC predictions. And I'll see you guys for Sunday, the UFC reaction of UFC Shanghai. Hopefully get this schedule going. We've talked about it more and more, but I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Oh, you guys will see me hopefully Sundays. I'm going to try to do Dana White's Contender Series. I'm going to try. So hopefully Sundays, Mondays, Tuesday podcasts. I know I keep saying that. Thursday pick predictions, and then, yeah, so forth. All right. Peace. See you guys next week.